moments from now at Chase Center in San Francisco. The Nuggets taking on the Warriors. For the Denver Nuggets, facing tremendous adversity, they badly need a win. It's been a tough stretch for them, but they can break the pattern of losses right here with a big win to get back on track. Warriors, Nuggets, up next. Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the 2. And for the Warriors, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Butler. And it's Thomas in at the 3. The small forward. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Now, here's Curry. He's covered by Watson. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Pass to Watson. Back to Jokic. Over Butler. Second shot opportunity. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
It's Curry outside, and Brown pulls it down. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Gordon, the pass to Watson. And a miss there on the triple.
So the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Thomas against Porter. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now, here's Jokic. We saw him with 29 points last game. Get the shot. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Warriors with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Here's Porter. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Jokic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How about that touch? I'm not sure there's a move Jokic hasn't mastered.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Some noise for your Warriors. Thanks, team.
numbers for Butler. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up about 18 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Green kicks to Curry. Fires away from way outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Curry. Denver able to drain the three. Green kicks to Thomas. Driving to the basket. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Jackson Davis defending. Now here's Watson. And again, Denver with the triple.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
And here is Curry. 23 points for him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. From deep three-point land, Porter pulls it in.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots off target with his three. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State, trailing by 2. Butler on the way. Over Gordon. Butler, no good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Here's Brown, defended by Butler. Watson the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now Watson, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
Now, here's Watson, guarded by Curry. Watson, the pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Launches a three. Brown's shot is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Hields checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Curry.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
a look at the stats for Thomas.
He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break.
And don't forget, top 5 in the league in points per game. He's a premier offensive threat night in and night out.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Pass to Brown. Back to Watson. Here's Brown. And here's Jokic. Jackson Davis defending. The kick out to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Had the space there, but it's offline. The Warriors lead it. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Denver with the ball after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Pass to Jokic, and they get it. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Jokic has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Back to Curry. There's the 3. A shot that time, not on target.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Thomas's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 3. Jokic kicks to Watson. Pass to Gordon. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gordon's got 6 points.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Outside Butler. Curry outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 11.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Brown. From deep, Jokic. The Warriors pull it in. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside for Curry. Thomas with the ball. And Brown pulls it down. And Watson has it in the corner. A 3 ball. Warriors with the rebound. Thomas dishes to Butler. Mobbed up there for Thomas. Stolen away. And Watson has it in the corner. Pass to Brown. It's Jokic, top of the key. Over Thomas. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Braun, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Here is Thomas. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Lakers.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Podziemski with it. He's covered by Westbrook. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Hield. And again, no good by Golden State. Nuggets trail. Here's Porter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Kuminga the pass to Butler. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Westbrook with the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Jordan kicks to Westbrook. Jordan sets the screen for Westbrook. Cranes the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that three ball is going down.
Kuminga, screen on Porter. Hield outside. Trying to get something going. Good on the jump shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Porter outside. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Porter passes to Šarić. There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Westbrook with the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Butler. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Kuminga, screen on Porter. And it's Butler missing. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor for Denver. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Dario Šarić is out there with Jokic. And it's Strawther in at the small forward. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Hield finds Looney, and here is Butler. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Strother. He's defended by Podziemski. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Westbrook. And another miss by Denver. Warriors trail by 3. Left side, Butler. Hield outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
A catch and shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Now, here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. From past the arc. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And, of course, Denver, 3 spots below.
And I think for Denver, they find themselves as just a middle-of-the-road team this year. Opponents they would have blown away last season are giving them all they can handle at this point.
Well, it shows you just how quickly things change in this league. Even if the rosters look similar, these aren't the same opponents.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. From deep, Green traps in the tray. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Westbrook. Over Moody. Off the left rim and out. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
The first free throw is good. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Strother. Watson the screen. That 3 off the mark. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Butler kicks it to Looney. Golden State moving it around. It's Thomas on the wing. The 15-footer, good. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night.
Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Watson the screen. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Gordon's got 9.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Outside Thomas. Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 8 points for him.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside Westbrook. And again, Denver with the triple.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Now Butler. He's got 6. Here's Podziemski. It's deflected. Now it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Moses Moody. He's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Here's Thomas. He's got 8. Outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors big team.
look at which players have been the most adept at finding and hitting high percentage shots since the All-Star break. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Brown. Outside Gordon. Here's Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
Jokic has every shot.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Outside Thomas. Butler feeling out of it. Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Porter. Now, here's Watson for the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Thomas got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Curry. Back to Thomas. Now Curry. He's covered by Watson. Clock at 6. And a deep 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Porter. Warriors with the rebound. Thomas got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Butler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just, excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Now, here's Watson. He has 6. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Down low. Fader on the way. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Porter.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Launches it. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shoots over Curry. Jokic makes it look easy inside. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Moody with it. Scoreless thus far. To the inside. Butler, no good. Nuggets trail. Pass to Gordon. Butler against Jokic. Over Butler. Another miss by Jokic. Golden State's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for the Warriors. And Denver with a change here, too. Westbrook's checked in. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. To the paint. And he hits it to tie the game up. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
Outside, Kuminga misses the 3. It's stolen by Green. Outside, Kuminga. That's to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Over Watson. And again, no good by Golden State. The Nuggets shooting around 41% on the night. Porter, he trains the quick shot. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, this is why you got to be right up on Porter Jr. because he's a threat to score off the dribble.
We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't.
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Watson's shot is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State to the middle. And they recover it. Fires for three. Curry can't get it to go. Denver shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Now, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 26 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
No good on the free throw.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Moses Moody. Good on the second free throw. Golden State's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Curry for 3. Curry with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Watson slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Thomas has it in the corner. And the wide-open shot from Green. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Green's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. Here's Brown. Defended by Butler. Here's Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And the first one at the line is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Warriors trail. And 101 left in the first half of the game. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now here's Westbrook. 9 points last game. Gordon with a screen on Curry. And it's Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Jackson-Davis with it. That is a great finish! Oh, my. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Porter. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Pulls from the top of the key. Doesn't go that time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Butler out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Thomas in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Here's Brown. Nothing on the board. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. The Warriors leading. Thomas with it. Now guarded by Porter. Puts up a deep 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Now, here's Watson. He's got 8. Here's Jokic. Good D by Thomas. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jokic high post. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense. Really earning that and one chance.
Nikola Jokic. One shot.
Find the lane. One shot.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Now Watson, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. On the wing, Gordon, guarded by Green. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Gordon missing. Warriors have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Right side, Butler. In the paint, Butler.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
For Draymond Green. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's getting around 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Pass to Watson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Jokic. Porter kicks to Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Clock at 4. Some room here for Gordon. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And 11 points for Aaron Gordon.
Well, you look at Gordon's shooting percentages over the last few years. He tries to take high percentage shots.
And here is Curry. 20 points for him. Stephen Curry, what a shooter.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Watson surveying the D. Porter against Thomas. Back to Watson. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Second chance shot. And Jokic will just torch you inside. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Curry finds Jackson Davis. Outside Thomas. Over Porter. And it's good off the back rim and in. Thomas got 12 points in the game.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that. But he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Watson the bounce pass. Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Watson, the pass to Brown. Porter with it. He's guarded by Thomas. The tray. Porter, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night. Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic, a giant man with point guard skills.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Nuggets. He hits the second from the line. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. A 2-point game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Curry setting the pick for Butler. That shot, no good. Nuggets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Curry against Westbrook. Here's the 3. Goes right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Nuggets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And it's Jokic missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Curry looking around. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
The first one falls.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership, strong vocally on and off the floor.
Both free throws good from Green.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
Westbrook against Curry. Jokic a screen. Pass to Gordon. That shot off. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Bounce pass, Butler. Upside Thomas. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Pass to Porter. Now Watson. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
The Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Now here's Curry. 25 points in the game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Three-pointer, Butler. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jokic passes to Westbrook. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded by Thomas. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic draws the double. Jokic takes it in, takes the bump, and puts it through.
Watson. Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
Hield kicks to Butler. They set the pick. Thomas, it's a wide-open look, sinks the three-pointer. Thomas got 7 points here in this quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside Westbrook. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Back to Westbrook. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And the shot goes down. Watson's got it all tied up now for Denver.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Now here's Butler. He's got 10. Pass to Jackson Davis. They kick out to Hield. And Curry has it in the corner. Another three for Golden State.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Now, here's Jokic. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Hield outside. They set the screen. It's Thomas on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Gordon with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Porter. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Watson. Jokic inside. Curry meets him. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 26 points. The Warriors trail. Curry with the bounce pass. Thomas down low, defended by Gordon. Thomas. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Gordon, defended by Butler. Basket good. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Butler. 10 points for him. Back to Curry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Curry with the steal. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Westbrook. He's got 24. Now Jokic. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And it's Jokic missing. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
I can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Jokic is out there with Saric. And it's Pickett in at the guard position. The Warriors shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Saric against Thomas. Pass to Podziemski. Kuminga sends a screen for Green. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Green's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Here's Pickett. He's defended by Podziemski. Cancar, no good. The Warriors leading. Here's Green. Right side, Kuminga. Thomas with the ball. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Thomas. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Heel. And the second free throw, good.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Here's Pickett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Pickett taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. And here are the Warriors now. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Hit by Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Those 3 pointers off the mark. The Nuggets shooting reasonably well, 45%. From downtown, Strother, no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul him.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Pickett inside. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
A slam dunk by Thomas.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Jokic. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Here's Thomas. That one a little long. Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Pickett. And here's Jokic. Defended by Looney. Shot clock at 6. Cancar. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now Podziemski. Misses in close.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, as a defender, there's only so much you can do when Jokic gets the ball inside.
Jokic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Looney. Moody subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Denver with a change here, too. Watson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Green. Back to Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
To take the lead. Pickett, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Green, bounce pass. Pass to Podziemski. There's the screen. Into the lane. Outside for Thomas. Green with the ball. Jackson-Davis with it. The 3. Green passes to Moody. Puts up a 3. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Watson, the pass to Jokic.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Shooting for Denver, Jokic. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Stephen Curry in for Brandon Podziemski. Second free throw, no good. The Warriors leading. Right side, Butler, he's off on that one. Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. On the wing, Porter. To take the lead, it's good from long range. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from 3.
Now here's Curry. The shot. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pickett. Left side, Gordon. Pass to Watson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Thomas checked in for the Warriors. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. And both free throws good for Curry.
And, you know, expectations are so high for Curry every year, but somehow he continues to meet and often exceed them.
Outside, Porter lets it go with the 3. Green with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 13 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Yeah, and we've seen Butler go to that pull-up so many times in his career. It's his bread and butter.
Now here's Porter. Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry shot is off.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Personal foul. Team score.
Here is Watson. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Gordon with it. And Watson has it in the corner. This one for 3. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Watson.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Well, their pass to Green. And here is Thomas. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Porter.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Thomas. 1 shot.
The Nuggets trail. And here's Watson. Gordon kicks to Watson. Jokic passes to Brown. There's the pick. That's a 2 from Gordon. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Thomas. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Here's Brown. Jokic with his screen on Butler. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside Thomas. Outside Curry. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Watson, count it. And the Nuggets lead by 1. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. Outside, Green fires the 3. Curry making it look so easy.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now.
It's time for next man. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. First and move. Nothing.
With an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Watson, guarded by Curry. Jokic with his screen on Curry. Watson, the pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Watson, the screen. And the call up against Jokic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Outside Butler, shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, no one wanted to take that more than Butler. He's got the heart of the champion.
Down low, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 3. To the right side. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Back to Watson. Offline with his 3. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. And a deep three from Curry. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Now, here's Watson after the miss from Stephen Curry. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And it's Jokic missing. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry with it. Now defended by Jokic. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Here's Thomas. And Brown pulls it down. Now Watson. There's a screen. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry with it. Butler finds Thomas. No good.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
15 foul. At the line to shoot, Thomas.
He misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Watson, pass to Jokic. Shoots over Jack. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
Oh! And he wins it at the buzzer.
Wow! Those are the moments you live for as a player. And as a coach, you're just thankful to come away with the win.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.